Hello, how are you all? Very happy to meet you once again. It's Luis Das from English is a Luis channel. I hope you're all doing fine. By the grace of God, God bless you all. So let us go into this video today. And I have decided to help you to a different sort of learning today, which is nothing but the art of questioning. Art of questioning. So this will help you to understand basically well in terms of speaking in English as well as improving your grammar of framing questions. So for these two purposes, I thought this would be nice. To help you to understand how to frame questions, and this will help us to improve our spoken English also when we speak to people. Unless we know the art of questioning, it would be very difficult for us to communicate fluently or spontaneously. Okay, so that's the very reason why I have decided to help you to understand or to help you to improve your skills in art of questioning. Now, before I start to write something on the whiteboard there, it's better that we ask ourselves, we remind ourselves, how far are we familiar with the art of questioning? Now, what is questioning after all? Questioning is nothing but it is a way of inquiring somebody or something in order to receive something. And in English, the art of questioning is a great skill. Remember, guys, the art of asking questions appropriately to the appropriate people, to the appropriate audience. It's a great skill that one can possess. And you remember why so many great personalities, they become so famous? It's because of this art of questioning. There are, of course, various types of questions, but I am not going to do that in detail. That we'll come back to that later on in one of the other videos. There are questions called rhetorical question, repetitive questions, repeated questions. So many types of questions are there. But now, for our purpose, I am just going to concentrate only how are we going to frame questions from the statement. What is the order of things that we need to follow when we want to frame questions or ask questions. So for that purpose, let me straight away go into the whiteboard and start explaining to you. So listen to me, watch until the end of this video, then only you will have the full impact of this video. So don't skip off of the way, watch till the end of the video, especially those who are viewing my channel for the first time. Click the bell icon and subscribe the channel. Okay guys, come let's go into the video of today's topic, art of questioning. When you hear the word itself, it's a kind of a technique, it's a kind of a style that we follow when you ask questions from people. Now, when we ask questions or when we want to ask something or somebody, what do we need to do actually? We need to have certain rules and regulations of framing our sentences. You see, for asking questions or to ask questions, the best thing that is in our hands to help us is the statement or any statement that we come across. So what is a statement actually? Actually, we have explained what is a statement. Statement is nothing but subject, verb, object. See, subject, verb, and object. When I am writing this, you must understand that this is not a sentence pattern, but the types of sentences we learned, isn't it? We learned already. And we saw and we discussed about interrogative sentence, statements, imperative sentence, exclamatory sentence, and all those things. Now, this is what is known as the interrogative sentence, but then the art of asking questions is a different skill altogether. But of course, they are linked with one another. But in this case, you need to have the correct frame of mind. You need to have the correct frame of mind before we go into the asking questions. Now, I'm just focusing on the help that you need so that you can improve your spoken English in our day-to-day life. For that purpose, we need to have certain criteria. So that's what I am just discussing today. So let's see how far we can go. See now. So subject. Let me write a sentence now. Let me write a sentence. Now I teach grammar. Okay. So this is the sentence that I have written on the board here. Now when I say I teach grammar, and now what do I need, or what do I wish you to concentrate on? This is the order of words that I am focusing on. What do I mean by the order of words? See, now this is suppose what is known as, you know, the subject. This is the subject, and this is your verb, and this is your object. Now this is the thing that we must be exactly careful about it and be attentive. Okay? We need to be extremely attentive towards this. See now, see when I say subject, let's take this as the first word. Let's take this as a second word. Let us take this as a third word. So this is what I mean. And of course, we all know that this is a statement. Okay? So this is a statement. Now this is a statement. Now I teach grammar. You see, a lot of things we need to learn when we learn to ask or frame questions. See, art of questioning is a skill, especially improved by those people who are familiar, who are very, very fluent in English, of course, to the highest level. See now the first word in the statement I have written is the subject, the second is the verb, and the third word is the object. Now look at the verb in the sentence. Now what is the verb here? Teach. So teach is your verb. Okay, teach is your verb. Now what is your object? Grammar is your object. Now when we want to frame questions, there are, to the same statement or to one statement, we can frame at least 2 or 3 questions depending upon the nature of the question, taking every word into consideration. That's what I mean by the art of questioning. Every word into consideration. Now let's see how many questions that we can frame out of this statement. Let's see how many questions that we can frame out of this statement. Now I teach grammar. The first question that I am going to frame for this is, see, what do you teach? Okay, what do you teach? Now what is the answer? I teach grammar. So if you are asking me a question, what do you teach? I will say I teach grammar. I take grammar. So I teach grammar. Now, and second question. Do you teach grammar? Do you teach grammar? Yes, I teach grammar. Or the answer could be yes, I do. But then we have to be extremely careful. Of course, we don't have the auxiliary. We don't have the yes or no type of framing, type of answering here. And then see now, do you teach grammar? What is the answer? Yes, I teach grammar. Yes, I teach grammar. And another question could be, what do you do? Very simple. What do you do? Ask me, what do you do? I teach grammar. I teach grammar. Maybe you can have another addition to this sentence here. Another sentence here. See, for example, I teach grammar every day. And what is this one? This is what is known as your adjunct. See, that is what is known as the adjunct. This is the adjunct. Clear? Very simple, guys. So you listen to me carefully. Now, I have written only one statement here, but I have framed 3 questions. I have framed 3 questions here. See now, I have framed 3 questions. Look at the questions and try to get the answer. Now to all these 3 questions, you have only one answer. I teach grammar. I teach grammar. So, now what are the necessary informations that we would like to know, or we want to know, or we must know in order to frame correct questions? Now see, when you look at the statement, and first of all, you need to know the order of words. See, order of words. We need to know the order of words. Second thing that we must know is the subject, and then of course you can go on. But that expanding this. When you say subject, and you can have the verb, and you can have the object, which means the pattern of the sentence. And then finally, what we need? We need to know the art of questioning, like, see, and before we go into that, we need to concentrate on tenses. See, tenses, that is most important thing. That is the most important thing. Tenses. And then, for framing questions, remember friends, for framing questions, what we need to remember is now what have I written here? See, the question word. Question word we must understand. Now let me explain. Let me come back to you one by one once again. Now let's go to the sentence once again. I teach grammar every day. I teach grammar every day. Now what is your order of words here? What is your order of words? Here? So just follow me carefully. What is the order of words written here? See, I have written already. This is the order of words. Subject, verb, object, and then adjunct. So this is what is known as the order of words. Of course, you can, instead of subject, you can say noun or pronoun. That is understood. Okay? And here also it's the same. Noun or pronoun. So object. So this is what is known as the order of. So in a statement, what is the order of words? You need to follow subject, verb, object. Now of course the adjunct can come at any place. Adjunct can come at any place. What is a statement actually? It's a sentence in which you have one subject, one verb and one object, and the sense is complete. The meaning is complete. It's a complete meaningful sentence written in English, and that is known as the statement. See? So, in order to frame question for this sentence, now look at these different sort of questions here. Look at the different sort of questions here. Now, what is this one here? What? And this is what is known as the question word. Okay? So this is what is known as the question word. Okay? So this question word could be either WH question, or what are the other words that we use to frame questions? Auxiliary verbs. Possible. So when you use auxiliary verbs, it is understood that it is yes or no type questions. Okay? Alright. Now, question word. Now what do you have this one here? So let's say Let's see, what is this one here? And this is auxiliary verb. And where does this do come from? It is your tense. Now verb is tense. So when you ask questions, you need to have this auxiliary verb. Then this is what is known as verb 1. Verb 1. Verb 1. See? Verb 1. And then you see now, what is this one here? After verb 1 you have you, and that is what is known as the subject. That is what is known as the subject. That is what is known as the subject. And afterwards what do you have? Teach is your main verb, and that is what is verb 2. What is known as question word, verb 1, subject, and verb 2. Now you don't have the object here, that is you don't have pronoun here. So that is the order of words in questioning. So what do you teach? Answer, I teach grammar. Now if you want to have this adjunct to come here, now what do you teach? What do you teach? You can have the answer there. What do you teach every day? You can add. What do you teach every day? See, you can expand your question. See how you can expand your question. So which means what do you teach? Verb after verb 2, and this can be called as the adjunct. Of course this doesn't function as an object here, that's an adjunct here. So you can go on adding. This is the order of words. What do I mean? Now look at this sentence here. Do you teach grammar? Okay. Do you teach grammar? Look at this order of words here. Now what is this one here? This is your question word. This is your question word. You is your subject. Teach is your verb. And grammar is your object here. Now how do you write the words? How do you frame the question? You see now. So let me rub this sentence here. Okay. So let me rub this one. We know we have learned already. So let me write the order of words to frame questions. See, a question word. Okay. This is for this one here. I'm just writing the answer for this question. Question word. This is do. And what is this one here? You have the subject. You have the subject. And then you have the verb. That is the main verb there. Main verb, and then the object, and then of course you have the question mark. Do you teach grammar? Yes, I teach grammar. What about this one here? What? Again, that is your question word. Do is your main verb. You is your subject. And here, of course, this is not verb do. This is not verb do, but this is your main action here. See, what do you do? Main verb. Of course, you can take that as a main verb. What do you do? I teach grammar. What do you do every day? So you can add that always. What do you do every day? Okay? What do you do every day? Do you teach grammar every day? See? Do you teach grammar every day? Yes, I teach grammar every day. What do you do every day? I teach grammar every day. And see, what's the first question? Do you teach grammar? And then see, these are the ways. What is the first question I already wrote there? What do you teach? So depending upon the sentence, depending upon the verb there, see now, question word, subject, verb, object here, and then do you teach grammar every day? You can have the order of words here. So now where this do and all this come? Where does this do and do plus teach, all this come here? See now, What do you teach? Huh? What do you teach? That was the first question I asked. See, what do you teach? What do you teach every day? See? So that was the first question I asked. What is the question word? So this is the question word, W is question word. Do is your main auxiliary verb 1, subject, verb 2, and then the adjective. Now since this is your present tense, and you must know how to split the verb. That's what I wrote tenses here, present tense. How do you split? So teach is written as do plus teach. Do plus teach. Now you can have the object, you can have the subject as third person singular also. He teaches grammar every day, or she teaches grammar every day. Now what would be the question here? What does she teach every day? Does she teach grammar every day? See, does she teach grammar every day? See? So all these kind of questions you can have in all the tenses. See, that's the beauty of English. That's the beauty of English when you ask questions here. See now, you can have all the tenses. I teach grammar, that is simple present tense. I taught grammar. I taught grammar. Past tense. Now what did you teach? Did you teach grammar? See? I am teaching grammar every day. Present continuous tense. I am teaching grammar every day. Present continuous tense. What are you teaching every day? Are you teaching grammar every day? See? I have taught grammar. Perfect tense. I have taught grammar. Have you taught grammar? See? What have you taught? See? Very simple. So this is the technique that we must remember. You take one sentence and then try to look at the verb and the tense and the order of words in the statement and in the question, asking questions. So any statement having any tense, you can frame questions. Guys, very simple. Okay, that's the beauty of questioning. Now if you ask questions like this, you begin to learn more and more conversation, or you begin to appreciate you yourself. So when people begin to ask, or when people begin to answer your questions, you are enlightened, you are encouraged. See, you are encouraged. So guys, art of questioning is a special skill that everyone must possess. So with these informations today, I stop this video believing that you would watch my channel till the end, would click the bell icon and subscribe my channel, would increase the subscribers and the viewers. Until I meet you in the next video, it's Luis Das from English Easy Luis channel signing you off today. Thank you and God bless you all. Have a nice day wherever you are. Thank you.